Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies out there this morning. Going to see those clouds increase for later on this morning in the afternoon hours, and we'll see some rain showers move through the region. Some of that rain could be moderate at times during the mid-afternoon hours, and we'll continue with a chance of rain showers through the early evening hours today. We'll see highs in the lower 50s today, and we'll also see those winds increase this evening out of the northwest and become quite breezy. Looking at our sounding from this morning, we had a freezing level at 5,400 feet. Winds out of the northeast at 7 knots in the levels and quickly turning out of the south, 3,000 feet at 5 knots, and seeing our winds more southwesterly throughout the column, seeing more of an increase in our wind speed with some wind shear between 12 and 16,000 feet, increasing from 31 knots to 66 knots, and then seeing our winds continue to increase out of the southwest or west-southwest up to 25,000 feet at 105 knots. Looking at our current surface analysis, we have an area low pressure currently across the Tennessee Valley. It's moving towards our region. It's going to give us these rain showers today, even some snowfall across the western shore of Virginia as well as Maryland today as this system runs into some drier and cooler air mass on the other side of the Chesapeake Bay. Looking at our satellite imagery this morning, you can see we have a little bit of a break in the cloud cover currently, but these clouds off the west will quickly build into the region, giving us mostly cloudy to overcast conditions by 11 to 12 o'clock, and that rainfall chances we'll see increase after 1400 local today. Looking at our current radar imagery and the precipitation type, you can see some snowfall in the blue across West Virginia as well as western and central Virginia this morning, seeing some rainfall across North Carolina. This rainfall is going to be moving towards our region for this afternoon, as well as the snowfall west and north of our region. Looking at the 3-kilometer NAM model and what that is depicting for the derived reflectivity for today. Here's 10 o'clock, and then we move on towards noon, and we'll see that rainfall advancing towards our region from the southwest. And then by about 3 o'clock, it should be over our region, and moving on to about 4 to 5 o'clock, we'll see that heaviest rainfall in the area. We'll also see that snowfall. Looks like the rain snow line will be right around the Washington and Baltimore areas, seeing some locations in the metro cities seeing 1 to 2 inches of snow as predicted by the National Weather Service, and locations north and west of those regions seeing a little bit more. Really depends on the rain snow line and where that sets up, and if you are traveling in those regions, to give yourself some extra time, as the travel will be slower due to the adverse conditions in that region. Looking at the evening hours for the Wallops region, you can see that area low pressure deepening off the Delmarva and New Jersey coast, giving possibility of a flurry across central portions of Delmarva, most likely across northern portions of Delmarva. Here at Wallops will just remain dry with some low clouds in the region. Possibility of some mist during the evening hours, but overall just cooler and windy as well as cloudy. And then we move in the overnight hours, we'll see Arctic boundary starting to approach from the west. That'll give us a slight chance of a flurry tomorrow afternoon or a sprinkle. Most likely we'll see that during the mid-afternoon hours. Looking at the European model for the next few days, here's this morning, and then moving on towards the afternoon hours, we'll see that rain and snow across the Mid-Atlantic region, seeing that rain-snow line most likely north and west of Cambridge and north and west of Easton. So we're moving up across the western portions of the Mid-Atlantic region. You'll see that that rain or snow transition to all snow. And then we move into the overnight hours, we'll see those rain showers continue to move off the coast as they affected the Wallops region in the mid-afternoon to evening hours. And overnight we'll see that Arctic boundary starting to approach the region, and we'll see a windy air mass moving through the region, or windy conditions moving through the area tomorrow afternoon, seeing gusts up to 35 knots. And then for our Thursday morning, we'll see the coolest mornings we've seen in a few days, seeing temperatures in the mid-20s across the peninsula. So we'll have an Arctic air mass in place with high pressure in control of our weather. And then we'll see a warm-up to the weather pattern as we move into Friday, into the weekend. We'll see that area high pressure moving off the coast, giving us southwest return flow, and that'll provide us with possibly record-setting temperatures for the weekend. Saturday, there'll be a slight chance of rainfall across the Delmarva, but Overall, just warm and breezy. And then Sunday, we'll see a cold front moving towards the region, possibly giving us some showers and even a slight chance of a thunderstorm for Sunday morning. Looks like those thunderstorm chances are fairly low, though, with this system and the timing during the early morning hours of Sunday. However, those highs will be in the mid-60s, and our record low on Sunday morning is only at 61. Looking at our risk chart for today, we'll have a high of 51 degrees, a red condition for rain from 1600 local to 20 local, and looking at buffering that with a orange from 12 to 1600 local and a yellow from 20 local to midnight. So our best chances of rain will come during the mid-afternoon into the evening hours today. Winds will become breezy out of the northwest at 15 to 20 knots, gusting to 34 knots during the late evening hours as that area low pressure develops off the coastline. Moving tonight, we'll see a low of 34 degrees. More of a west-southwesterly flow to our winds tonight as that Arctic boundary starts to approach, allowing for those winds to turn more west-southwesterly. We'll have a chance of ceilings below 500 feet with that rainfall, as well as the post-frontal low-level clouds across the region. Our next 24 hours, we'll see the ceilings down to 2,000 feet after 1,600 local with that rainfall in the region. A likely scenario, we see some moderate rain across the area as well. And that rain should wrap up by 10 o'clock tonight. Shouldn't see any, after 8 o'clock tonight or 20 local. Shouldn't see any more chances of rain after that time period. And then tonight we'll just see skies becoming clear, and by tomorrow morning we'll see scatter deck around 12,000 feet. Our tides are slightly above normal, and looking at Wednesday through Thursday, Wednesday mostly sunny during the morning, becoming partly to mostly cloudy in the afternoon, a slight chance of a flurry or sprinkle. It'll be windy, high of 47 degrees, a red condition for our winds. Wednesday night, mostly clear and cold, breezy early, a low of 25, and a yellow for our winds early. And then Thursday, mostly sunny to partly cloudy and cold, a high of 40 degrees, a green chart across the board for Thursday. Looking at the next 7 days, we'll have that rain likely today. Looking at windy conditions tomorrow, a 10% chance of flurry across the area. And then Thursday, that high pressure in control. Morning low of 25 on Thursday morning and 40 on Thursday afternoon. Then we'll see that warm up 60, 65, and 64 for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And those overnight lows at 53 and 58. So very warm, unseasonably mild for this time of year. And we'll see those chances of rainfall across the region Sunday with a 70% chance of rain. And then we'll see rainfall continuing on Monday with another upper level disturbance moving through with a 70% chance of rain. The thunderstorm chances on both Sunday and Monday look slight, but models are indicating we do have a chance of a thunderstorm on both of those days, but we'll be able to refine that and those chances once we get closer to the event on Sunday and Monday. Well, that's going to complete our 10 a.m. weather briefing. Hope everybody has a great day. Back tomorrow morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m.